Hey guys, it is already week 5 of Super Rugby Unlocked, and we're going to see the Sharks versus the Cheetahs, and I think it's going to be a pretty close game. It is a tough one to actually call and make a prediction. Going into the log, you can see the Cheetahs are actually second place with only 2 games they actually played. They have that third game, which is a draw that they have drawn now with the Lions since they haven't played it yet or didn't play it. That's the newest news between those two sides. They have settled that as a draw, so the Lions do move into third place for this one. So it is second versus fourth in this game. The Cheetahs, they haven't beaten the Sharks at home since 2015, if I have the things correct here, if I look at everything correctly. The Sharks made amends for their defeat to the Bulls, that big one that they lost to them a couple of weeks ago, by beating the Pumas quite convincingly last time out. The Cheetahs, we haven't seen them in 2 weeks' time, basically half a month, because they beat the Bulls by 2 points and beat the Pumas in the first week. But then the Lions game got called off and then they were in a bye, so it's difficult to actually know where they stand at the moment. Looking at the teams from when they last played, there's not too many changes for both sides. The Cheetahs, they have brought in a couple of new guys that they have brought in for this season. It's kind of like a European soccer season where in the middle of the season new guys do show up for the season. Front rows unchanged. I think that's going to be a big battle between the two sides. The Sharks, their front row was a little bit better last week, and that is why they did play better last time out. And Luan de Bruin, he's been shining for the Cheetahs as well. Their front row has been doing a great job. Reinhard Venter, he's doing great as his line-out throw-ins. And then Jooste for the Sharks is doing a better job than Richardson, who's now at number 6. I think Jooste is doing a better job at getting that ball to the locks at number 4 and 5. Then we do talk about the locks. JP de Preer, he starts at number 5. It is South Africa's tallest player. Because the regular number 5, whose name has slipped my brain for some reason at the moment, he left the team now to go play for the Bulls. That is a combo that has played together quite a few times. They are up against JJ van der Mest and Andrews, both of them very secure at line-out time. The loose forward combinations, Ntila and Pokomela, we know what they can do. Very good playing in the loose and running with the ball. They are up against Dylan Richardson, who I just said does play hooker as well. Henko Venter playing against his previous team. He played for them just last year still. He's the captain now against them. Buthelezi, he continues at number 8 with Noche now being back on the bench. He missed that one game because of injury. Aiden Davis, he is at number 8. Then at number 9, Tiaan Meyer, he is there in red because last time the Cheetahs did play was Ruan Pienaar's game that he got injured. So unfortunately, he's going to miss a big chunk of the season. He's up against Nohamba. Nohamba, a very nippy number 9 who will try and run with the ball. Tiaan Meyer, he's a bit of a veteran for the Cheetahs. So we'll see what he does for the side, along with Tiaan Skuman, who are both guys that are leaders for the Cheetahs at the moment. Tiaan Skuman versus Cohen Bosch. Cohen Bosch, he's been in fine fettle with Lebok assisting him from number 15. Number 12, Frans Steyn for the Cheetahs. He's been assisting Tiaan Skuman at number 10. And I think Frans Steyn, he hasn't really had a great game so far, but he's still finding his feet at the team. Number 13, I need to highlight William Small-Smith. He is now in for Bernard Jansen van Rensburg. Bernard Jansen van Rensburg, he's been in great form so far this year, getting a lot of try assists through in those 2 games he has played. He's not at all in the side this week, so William Small-Smith, he is a good guy, a good player to have in your side. He's not the same type of player though. He's more of a winger playing at number 13, so him joining with Malcolm Yar and Roscoe Speckman and Blommetjies is just a lot of guys that can score a bunch of tries for you in your team. Then we go to the Sharks. They have Marius Lowe at number 12, who's been okay so far this season. Not a great season so far. Jeremy Ward, he goes in at number 13 because is injured. I think they said he's missing 4 weeks this time. And then Jarpenko, he is in at number 14 because Nkosi has a little bit of a niggle yet again. Madosh Tamboy, he continues at number 11. And like I said, Moni Lebok, that second playmaking option at number 15. I think Lebok versus Blommetjies is going to be a very important matchup, how they actually do compete against each other at the back. Malcolm Yard versus Penke, not that they're going to be directly up against each other, but it is good to see a couple of ex-Kings players playing in this game as well. Then we get to the benches. Both have two good hookers. Kieran van Vieren, I would probably say, is the little bit of a better one. Then Chunu, he's making his debut for the Cheetahs. Rudolph, he's also making his debut for the Cheetahs, and if you remember correctly, he's had a stellar form so far this year for the Pumas. I think he's been doing great from that number 8 position, running at number 10s and breaking the line. So he's going to play again. Mohoje, he's back as well for them. So the Cheetahs bench has improved quite a bit. Ruben de Haas, last time out, he should have made history by becoming the 3rd generation player of his family playing for the Cheetahs. Now he will get his shot, hopefully this time around. For the Sharks, they have Boli and Noche, two loose forwards that can really improve a game when they do come on. And then they have the 7-star Werner Kok at number 23 as well. Guys, it is a difficult one to make a prediction from, because I think the Cheetahs, they've been in great form, but you can't get too excited about them because we've only seen them twice, and that was 3 weeks ago. As for the Sharks, we haven't seen them really play very consistently. They've been in good form in some games, other games just completely disappointing. So it is really one of those games that's tough to call. Because the Cheetahs haven't won there in quite a while, I'd say the Sharks probably have a bit of an upper hand. I'd say they'd win this one by 2 points. But the Cheetahs can surprise. They want to win because they have basically lost that opportunity to beat the Lions in that one game. So guys, let me know your prediction for this game down in the comments below. Also check out these videos next to me. Support the channel on Patreon, and then I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.